Alright guys, before we start my video, the video I just played just now, I'm trying to help out a friend of mine. Now, here are my Patreons, right here. Thank you guys very, very much. You guys help this channel a bunch. All of you guys help my channel, even by watching, by liking. But I'd like to help these people out. So this whole month, I do not want anyone Patreon or donate to my PayPal or anything. I'm going to have the link to the channel I just showed you to help them out for Christmas in my description. So just go help them. I do not want no help. And if you want to help me by helping them, that'll be the best Christmas present you can help the shape with. Love you guys. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, it's the Shape here, and I am just in, as you know, a different location, out visiting for the holidays. Oh, I'm going to plow some ass this time, just the way I like to do it. I don't know, but maybe you have watched Crow Judas's video about when you can reverse an image. You can reverse, like, if I take a baseball, throw it up there, and I hit the son of a bitch, I can reverse it to make it look like it's being pitched and I'm hitting it. And you can also fool a bunch of people, because there's a lot of gullible people, especially when it comes to ghosts. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, he's so honest. His fans, a lot of them, no, not Omar. Man, he's cut from a different cloth than Mo and every one of them. No, he don't. Let's check it out. Now, I want you to pause this video, and I want you to take a look at that footage you just seen, and I want you to guess in your head what I'm about to say, how I think it happened, and see if you can do a little bit of shape work. Alright, let's look at this chair spinning. That back leg, there's a string tied to it, and somebody's in that room to the right. Look how it's pulled, see? Just like that. That's why the chair is spinning that way. Now take a look. Look and learn, because I'm not wrong. Watch this. See that room to the right there? Obviously, that back leg had a string of some sort tied to it, and they were over in that room. They were just pulling on it. It was probably Glenn, more than likely, because he just so happened to disappear at that time. Who guessed it? Give yourself a hand. Alright guys, now that's a bird. There's no other way to cut it. That is a bird. I don't even know why they would even deem that a shadow figure floating through the air. It's crazy. It's either a bat or a bird. How can you mistake that for a shadow creature? I mean, if you were there, you could see it much better than what the cameras. Use common sense, people, please. That is a bird. Or a bat, possibly a bat. Yes, bats do come out at daytime, especially if you scare them. That's a big bat or a big bird. That's not a shadow creature. But boy, they play it off like it is one. Well, there you have it, huh? Shadow figure. No. They know. Omar knows what he's looking at. He probably seen it 3 or 4 times that day. Just up there in the corner flying around. Obviously it's a bird. But he took full advantage by probably either darkening that image or that's the way it looked. But either way, he faked it. Now, this next footage that we look at, I want you to try to guess yourself on how it happened, how he did it. And I want you to just pause it, take a look at it, and then I want you to write down below in the comments how you think it happened, and see if it correlates with what I say. So look and then pause. Reversing footage isn't that far-fetched at all. In fact, they do it in movies. It's easy to do, and I'm going to show you some ways that you can do it. But it's really easy. And that's how Omar is doing it. Now, by the time Omar points his camera at that, it's already in the air coming at him. If you'll notice, he cuts his camera on, and it's already floating at him. Now, look how high it is off the floor. It's over a foot off the floor just to begin with. Now, let's reverse it. That's Omar throwing it. Now look how that looks. So natural. When you reverse the footage of it coming at him and you reverse it. It's that simple. He's throwing it, guys. Duh. Now, let's take this paper towel for instance. Let's reverse it. Now, if you would have took the awkwardness out of that paper towel bouncing across the floor, it would have looked like something rolled it. And bam. See how easy that is? Wow. Mind blowed.
There's a brick on the ground.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen all these little bricks, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it flew up and tried to hit me.
Dude, well, you know what? I do believe you. You know why? Because I had this, like, coffee can. I guess it's the same thing happened to James.
Of course the same thing happened to James. Y'all just learned how to do that little trick.
I just seen a shadow creature go by here. Man, what is going on? Ah, God! What the hell was that?
Well, there you have it. That's how you do reverse photography. It's horror movies even use it. Some of the Friday the 13th movies use it. Now we're going to take a look at my old buddy, the G-Team Paranormal. Y'all gonna love this. And remember, this is not a hate video. This is just a look at evidence and see, just put my opinion on what I'm seeing. This is not throwing no shade or hate to anybody, so drop that shit.
Patty, and tonight I'm going to be doing something with my friend Stacy with Misguided Roadtrips that you guys have been wanting me to do for a long time, since you first met my doll Beth. We are going to sleep with Beth in the bed between us tonight. We've seen Beth move her head. We've seen her do several things. I mean, I'm trying to remember it all. There's just so much that Beth has done. Her eyes, all kinds of things that you guys have even witnessed in live streams and on videos, and it was, you know, been caught on camera. So,
oh my, a doll that does all that? I want one. I want one.
Got my camera set up right there, like right there. Stacy's is over there. We've also got REM pods on each corner of the bed. One there and one there. The only footage we're going to leave in here, well, we'll leave a little bit of stuff, but we're not going to leave the whole 2.5, 3 hours, however long the cameras stay rolling. We're not going to leave all that in there for you guys to watch. It's kind of boring.
Well, actually, you didn't have to leave it all in there. You could have done a time lapse of the whole entire session. Because when you edit any video like this, it totally makes it happenstance. It's no longer completely valid because you have an edit in the video. But Let's take a look.
I don't know why.
I hope it isn't messed up.
I hope not either. This is an expensive camera,
Yeah,
and
I
it
just went
shuts
through
off.
that.
Yeah, Stacy just went through having to replace the exact same camera, and it's very pricey.
Shh! Whoa! You scared me. Granted, okay, the doll's head is moving and nobody's touching it that we can see. But could you just not simply buy one of these things I'm getting ready to show you right now? You know, Shay, you just might be onto something there, pal. Give yourself a hug. Pat yourself on the back, my man. That's right, I'm bad. Now I want you to please listen to this next part. A disembodied voice, alright? Where have I heard that before? Oh yeah, that video just now.
Really going on, if we got anything going on at all.
Yeah, I hadn't. Other than that one noise that woke us up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's not to say they're not telling the truth, guys. It's merely my opinion on what you could do if you wanted to make any kind of video like this. Subscribe to G-Team, Patty, and Misguided Roadtrips. They got great channels. And also, guys, you can also add sound and add other things. It's not really that complicated. You know, you can add any kind of sounds you want, as a matter of fact. What the fuck is that? I gotta look at this. What that is? I'm gonna have a look, guys. I don't know what it is. Something's hitting the door. And see, guys, it's that easy. It's adding sound, that simple. And that's the video, guys. I appreciate you watching, and remember to share this video, like this video, and if you're new here, like 50% of the people that watch my videos are, go ahead and hit that little red button down there that says subscribe. Then up above it, there's a teeny little bell. You can hit that fucking thing too, and that will notify you every time I upload. I love you guys, and like I said, this ain't throwing shade toward the G-Team or anybody. I think they've always been good to me, always, so it's just my opinion on how I think you can make those videos work, if you know what I'm saying. That's the video, guys. I love you, and I'll be uploading 2 more times in hopefully the next 7 days. I hope.